Boris Johnson and Emmanuel Macron came to blows when the Prime Minister suggested building a 22-mile bridge across the English Channel. The coronavirus pandemic has sparked a crisis as a new strain of the virus provokes France to ban UK freight from entering the country. The decision by French President Emmanuel Macron will be implemented for 48 hours, and has led to gridlock by the English Channel Tunnel as lorries pile up in Dover and Kent. Prime Minister Boris Johnson spoke to Mr. Macron today. He said, "It was an excellent conversation with the French president. He said he was keen to sort it out in the next few hours. Our teams will be working on it flat out, and if we can get a result then that will be great, but we'll do it as fast as we can." This isn't the first time Mr. Macron and Mr. Johnson have clashed over movement between the UK and France via the Channel. In 2018, when Mr. Johnson was Foreign Secretary, he suggested that the UK could build a 22-mile bridge across the Channel to enhance transport links with France after Brexit. The former London mayor said it was ridiculous that France and the UK are only linked by a single railway line. However, Mr. Johnson's plan was met with criticism. The UK Chamber of Shipping Chief Executive, Guy Platten, said, "It's good to have vision, particularly with respect to transport infrastructure projects, but the Dover Strait is the world's busiest shipping lane. Many hundreds of vessel transits are made each day by commercial shipping, fishing and pleasure craft. Building a 22-mile-long bridge across the Channel would be a huge construction project, especially as the largest ships currently transiting the strait have a height above the water line in excess of 70 meters. Shipping moves 95% of the UK's trade. It is vital that its movement remains as frictionless as possible, without disruption of any kind. The government and the EU should concentrate on keeping trade moving freely through our ports, which is in the economic interest of both sides of the Channel." Nigel Farage also hit out at the plans, tweeting, "Boris bonkers bridge sounds like a big waste of money. Dangerous for container ships and useless when the wind blows, which is often." Mr. Macron reportedly side-liked the idea, saying, "I agree. Let's do it." But Bruno Le Maire, France's finance minister, scoffed at the idea. He said, "We have major European infrastructure projects that are complicated to finance. Let's finish things that are already underway before thinking of new ones." Mr. Macron has also had tension with Mr. Johnson during Brexit trade talks.